welcome back to my channel. So today we have an Aliexpress haul. By the way, this top was from Aliexpress. It's one of my favourites. I love a bit of camo. Okay, so to begin, I'm going to be telling you about my earrings. Don't tell me you didn't notice them. You were scoping them out thinking, oh, look at those earrings. You probably weren't. But anyway, these are my new earrings. Obviously from Aliexpress. They're actually pretty weighty, like they have a feeling of heaviness to them, which automatically like makes you think those are expensive. But let me tell you, they were not expensive because they're from Aliexpress. So these are my new earrings. I think they're fabulous, but wait for it. Okay, so upon my person right now is something majestical. Some may describe them as being embarrassing, ridiculous, just a bit bizarre. Honey's is a bit embarrassed actually to be seen with me when I'm wearing these pants, but goddamn, prepare yourself. There's a reason why not many people wear these pants. I think that it's not their thing. Before I show you these pants, just a disclaimer, I think half of you are going to like them and half of you are going to just be like, what the feck has Anwen been smoking this time? You know what I mean? But anyway, wait for it. Okay, so these are my new Galaxy pants. Look at this, guys. They're leggings, but they're made out of like swimsuit kind of a lycra material. Just get a load of these pants, guys. We've got some kind of asteroid collision going on up here. We have stars. And oh my gosh, they're so comfortable. These are a pair of statement pants. If you've ever seen a pair of statement pants more than these, well, I don't think you have. So the pants cost about £5, probably just more than what they're actually worth. But they're worth every penny to me because I think they're fantastic. They're a bit warm though, like you do get a little bit of like a, you know, a sweaty vagina situation when wearing them. Also, just one thing to mention, with Aliexpress, a lot of the time with like leggings, in the pictures, they look fantastic, they look high quality, but I find that the pictures can be super deceiving because whenever I've bought a pair of leggings or pants from Aliexpress, mostly leggings just because I'm a leggings kind of girl, but whenever they turn up, like my first thought is always, oh my gosh, this is like the cheapest material ever. They all seem to be made out of that same material that swimsuits are made out of for some reason, probably because it's dirt cheap. But anyway, guys, these are the Galaxy pants and I am just loving them. I mean, like, look at this, guys. Look, I could just be here all day like, oh yes, Galaxy pants. Galaxy pants. Can you imagine if I wore these to Andreas's parents' evening in like 10 years? I would definitely fit into the category of strange mom. But do you know what? I don't mind being strange mom. It's great to be strange mom. By the way, we were in Tesco this morning doing our shopping as you do, and as soon as you walk in, there was like a big like bucket full of extra large pineapples, not just regular pineapples, extra large pineapples. These were some huge pineapples and they were on sale for 49p. And I was thinking, what? 49p for an extra large pineapple, not just a regular sized pineapple. And these things were fecking huge. I don't know which country they got them from, but goddamn, those trees were on some kind of steroids to grow these pineapples. So anyway, 49p. I said, honeys, we won't just get one, let's get two. We'll have a pineapple party tonight. It's Saturday night, pineapple party night. As we were walking around, just like every single person in their trolley had a fecking extra large pineapple. I was kind of making eye contact with people like, there was no way you came here today for an extra large pineapple. But we all got suckered into the sale, didn't we? All of us, here we are with our pineapples now, having to go home, chop those feckers up and create some kind of exuberant pineapple party because they're 49p. I mean, really, guys, side note. Okay, so the next product is one that I've actually mentioned a couple of times in previous videos, but I've never actually like premiered it, you know, properly. So I feel like it needs to be premiered because it's one hell of a fantastic product. So I introduce you to my new brush holder. This is what it looks like. So it's basically like a faux leather kind of situation, plastic probably. It's just got loads and loads of room to put all of your brushes in there. It's got a little zip bit at the top so you can kind of zip it up, which I never do because I can't be arsed zipping it up when I'm just like digging in there every single day. I ain't got time to be unzipping a zip. This is my kind of everyday makeup bag. Can you believe it? It's the size of like 2 of my heads. This is like the makeup I use every single day. Get a load of that, guys. I mean, I don't use this every single day. Probably like 5 of the products and the rest are just along for the ride. Can you imagine this bag full of brushes? It was just too much. I was like, that is excessive. I cannot live like this anymore. And I just knew I had to get another storage facility to house my brushes. Then when I saw these kind of, I call these like professional makeup bags or brush bags, I don't know. I just think they look rather professional. Because you know, if you go in a MAC store and like all the girls and guys have got these, you know, just like around their waist like this, and it just looks so like cool, like, oh yes, they've trained, they have their certificate, they are MUAs. I got this and I've not looked back since. It's fantastic. It costs about £5. I feel like it's really good quality and it just does the job it's meant to do. It stores your brushes so that they don't have to be in with the rest of your makeup, you know, just getting dirty, probably picking up bad habits, you know, from your concealer, your highlighter, you know, they're just there, just in their own little sanctuary, and I just feel like they're happy, they're loving life. Yeah, this is just great. I think it's hilarious, and also it just makes me feel like I'm some kind of professional, so just winning on all counts. Okay, so I don't know if you will have seen it, but you probably have, like if you're on Instagram and you follow a lot of like beauty accounts. Recently there have been lots of like videos about this mascara that it's just like the world's most extravagant mascara. You just kind of brush it through your lashes and it just creates the longest, most absurd lashes ever. And there's one video where this girl is putting on her lower lashes and literally her lashes are down here. It kind of freaks me out. I'm at the point now where if I see the video like come on, you know, as I'm scrolling down, I just have to look away because I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the stuff of nightmares, because her lashes are just literally down to her bubayas. Obviously, I thought to myself, I've got to try me some of that mascara because it looks so absurd. It just looks like the most fun ever. I didn't buy the one from Instagram because I kind of don't buy stuff from Instagram advertisements, because Honeys has bought a couple of things from Instagram advertisements and he got stung like they were scams, so it's kind of put me off now buying anything from Instagram adverts. So I looked up on Aliexpress to see if I could get, you know, the same kind of extreme lengthening mascara, and I ended up going with this one. It's just called Open Up. Open Up, guys, is its name. It says Peacock Spreads Mascara down at the bottom. It says Spiral Silica Gel Brush Head 360-degree uniform. Paste body from root to tip. I say this is in English and I like say that in the loosest possible sense of the word English. It says, okay, so the black and bushy formula makes the lashes rich, dense, long and warped. Warped? Oh my gosh, I would love to have warped lashes. Contains nourishing formula, nourishing and strengthening lashes. Warm water can remove makeup easily. Do you know what? I'm in. I'm ready to have warped lashes. I will be trying this out soon if you're interested to see how it turns out. I did say that I wasn't going to buy any more mascaras from AliExpress because in my experience they have all just been pretty freaky, and I'm not down with that anymore. I just, you know, everyone has a point where they admit defeat. I think at like the 5th mascara that I'd bought that came with like an epically long weird tail, I thought no more. Okay, so next we've got a couple of focallure, yeah, products. I have a foundation called the Fluid Foundation, and it's in the shade Warm Ivory, but this is what it looks like. I feel like, you know, you're paying for the lid here, because the lid is like twice as big as the actual bottle. I didn't realise I was actually buying an excessive lid when I was purchasing this. It's a Skin Evolution Liquid Foundation. It claims to have SPF in it, and did I already tell you it's in the shade Warm Ivory? I mean, really, oh my gosh, this is like the craziest. Look at that. That's a pump. Is it a pump? It looks like a robot.
Hello, my name is R2D2. I am a robot. Come to put mascara on your face.
No, not mascara. You're not mascara, you're foundation. Have you not been programmed? I mean, really? Anyway, so this is the first focallure foundation that I've ever bought. Okay, so it just says focallure fluid foundation can camouflages imperfections and delivers a long-lasting velvet matte finish. I love me a bit of velvet matte. This highly pigmented formula blends effortlessly. Isn't it just ironic that pronouncing the word effortlessly is anything but effortless? It creates a soft focus effect on skin, delivering a dimensional velvet matte. You already said that. We've already covered the velvet matte. You're like me. You repeat yourself a lot. Cannot wait to try it out. So I will be doing that soon, I'm sure, in between buying extra large pineapples. Okay, so next we have a eyebrow promenade. By the way, I know it's pomade, but I just think it's more funny to say promenade. Because what is a pomade? What is pomade? Well, this is pomade. But anyway, promenade. Or the prom. You could just say, oh, this is my new prom. And just confuse everybody wildly. Oh my gosh, it comes with its own little brush. Oh, how cute is this? I love little tiny things. And I love it, you know, when brands just chuck something extra in there for free. And it's like, oh my gosh, a gift. Is it Christmas? Is it my birthday? Pop in a little gift. Oh my gosh, look at this. So I think you bend it. Oh my gosh. Oh, look. Is this not the cutest situation ever? It's adorable. Like, I don't think it's going to actually be any good. But, I mean, it's the thought that counts. The colour looks absolutely beautiful. It's in the shade Soft Auburn. So, it is actually a lot more brown than the promenades that I usually use. Today, I've got Taupe On by ABH. And as you can see, it's kind of grey. Whereas this one is a lot more kind of warmer toned. But, do you know what? I'm down to try something new out. And iMagic, in my experience, is a really, really good brand on Aliexpress. So yeah, I can't wait. Do you know what as well, like I find with promenades, I always like look at them and think, oh my gosh, it's going to take me 10 years to hit pan with you. But then I actually find that I go through them exceedingly quickly. It's like the biggest con of the 20th century. Well, it's not the biggest con of the 20th century. Probably buying extra large pineapples is. I bet those pineapples fell off the back of a bus on their way back from Costa Rica or something, and that's why they're 49p. If you can hear a extremely obnoxious kind of noise, guess who it is? I'll give you one guess. Who do you think is out jet washing their driveway for like the 5th weekend in a row? They only have a small driveway. I mean, why? And then when me and Honeys looked at their driveway, you wouldn't even know they'd even done anything. Like, me and Honeys have not even touched our front pathway ever, like ever. And it's got weeds going through it and everything, but I think it looks rustic, so I like it. But this fecker next door is just obsessed with jet washing his driveway, and it looks shit. Okay, so the final product that I have to share with you today are these earrings. They're little stud earrings. I have worn a couple of pairs. I had a pair of little heart earrings and then a pair of triangle earrings. I've worn them in a couple of videos, so I don't know if you've seen them. You may have done, but these are really, really good. I'm a huge fan of stud earrings in general because I just find that dingly danglies can be a little bit like neurotic. They're just wiggling about constantly. They just cannot keep themselves to themselves. They have to be doing something. Like, I absolutely love my tassel earrings that I got from Aliexpress, but I do find like they've just got a really bad habit of like just tickling your neck there, and then that just pisses me off, you know. These were obviously like super cheap, and I am always a little bit cautious of like super cheap earrings, because one time, like when I was, I don't know, 10 or something, I put like a really super cheap stud earring in my ear, and it just got lost. Like, it literally got lost inside my earlobe, and I had to go to hospital, and it was just a bizarre situation. I'm always a little bit like dubious, you know, of like really cheap earrings, but after having worn a couple of sets of these for a few days, I'm actually really pleased with them. I just had the look, I knew something was on my teeth. I was talking away, thinking, oh my gosh, it feels a bit strange, like here. Oh, Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. You just could not stay on my lips, could you, today? You had to go on my fucking teeth. Oh my gosh, guys, don't go anywhere. Stay in your seats or wherever you are. But I forgot to mention product. I keep doing this recently. Like, I keep just, you know, forgetting one product at the end of the haul. Focallure. Okay, so this is their liquid concealer. When this box turned up and it said concealer on it, I was thinking, not again, because I've already ordered 2 of exactly the same liquid concealer. And then when this one turned up and it said liquid concealer on it, I was like, oh my gosh, the trifecta is happening right now. I have 3 of these feckers. None of the shades match me. But no, that was not the case. It's actually a much happier situation. So this is a different concealer by Focallure. So this is the Big Cover Concealer. I've got it in the shade Warm Ivory. I also have this foundation in Warm Ivory as well. This has a little like nose. Like, what is this? A pipe? I don't know what this kind of end is. Why do I not know what this kind of end is? It's like a tip. I don't know, guys. Like, literally, I need to go and take a class in different kinds of ends of bottles and things. I am looking forward to giving it a go soon. Shall we try a little bit? Okay, so I've just popped it a little bit on my hand. Kind of rub it in. Oh my gosh, it does feel, oh my gosh, look at that. It feels pretty like thick. The shade of it actually looks very similar to my skin tone, which would be good for covering up like blemishes and things. It feels a little bit kind of emollient. It seems to be blending out nicely, but yeah, it does have a little bit of that, you know, like you have to put a little bit of effort into blending it. It's got a nice smell to it. Look at that. Okay, so I've got it just on kind of this area here, and then obviously not got any on this hand, and I feel like you can see a difference. Like, it's definitely like covered up the vein, and it just made my skin look a lot smoother. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling really excited about that, guys. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try that out soon. I feel like we need to do a full face of Focallure, and Honeys has promised me that when I do a full face of Focallure, he will come and do a dance in the background. Can you even imagine? Okay, so that brings us to the end of this haul. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you could let me know downstairs in the comments what your favourite recent finds are from Aliexpress, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you could let me know if you've got any like bombastic recommendations, I would really appreciate it. So, you know, any kind of you know, tips would be greatly appreciated. I hope that you're having a fantastic day, and I will be back soon with more.